Hey y'all, today is day 4 post-op. Just wanted to do another quick little update. Today has been a little bit different. I decided that I was going to get out and go out in public today and try to get a little bit more walking in because I've just been walking around my house the last few days. So I went shopping and I did some retail therapy because I love shopping and retail therapy. So I went to Home Goods and Marshalls and Ross. If you're not from the South, then you probably don't have Ross. It's like a TJ Maxx type place. So then I went there. Then I went to Target. I will say in Target, I used the little scooter though because I was so exhausted from the first stores. I needed to sit down. So I was one of those people. And let me just say, I was not very good at driving them because I was knocking crap all over the place and hitting things. So I'm lucky I didn't take out a small child. Maybe I tried to take. No, I didn't. Okay. So other than that, I'm feeling better. I've had a lot more head hunger today. I think that's probably because I was out and about and seeing a lot more restaurants and stuff like that. I've noticed that I've been able to consume more liquids in one sitting. I'm guessing that means that my stomach has probably gone down in swelling, but I was able to get down a whole protein shake, and I was able to get a decent amount of water in and everything. And then I made some broth and everything, and I was able to drink more than that than I thought I should be. And I wasn't like gulping it, but it was kind of felt like I might be kind of gulping it. And I didn't have that pain that I had the first couple of days, so that of course kind of had me freaked out. Like, oh no, my restriction's gone. I'm only a few days post-op, but I mean, it's just liquid, so liquid probably just flushing straight through me, so I'm trying not to be too concerned about that. And I know I said I wasn't going to weigh myself, but I couldn't resist. So I was 2 pounds down from my surgery weight, so that's good. I was at 290, and my surgery weight was 292. So, oops, I wasn't gonna do it, but it was right there, and whatever. Another good thing that happened today, if you didn't see already on my post, I had a bowel movement. So that was awesome that I finally had it. I actually had 3 today. So yeah, not to be all gross and TMI stuff, but I mean, it wasn't much, and it was, it wasn't diarrhea, but it was kind of softer stools, to say the least. But hey, it was a BM, and that's a big thing to have when you're post-op, because I've seen people that haven't had a bowel movement in like 5, 6, or 7 days. So the fact that I had it and it hasn't even been a week yet, I feel kind of confident about that. Still keeping track of all my liquids and everything like that, trying to do the best that I can, getting up and trying to be as active as possible because I don't want to have deep vein thrombosis or blood clot. So yeah, I don't know, like, I don't feel like, I mean, I feel like maybe I need to shave because I'm kind of getting super frumpy. Haven't shaved since before surgery, so um, yeah, if I'm gonna be a sexy bitch, I need to start treating my body like a sexy bitch. But I've just been kind of lazy, laying around the house, getting up every 45 minutes, walking for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then today it was nice getting out, and I spent probably more money than I needed to on stupid crap that I didn't need. But hey, I wanted to, so I did. Um, so yeah, I know that there are some people out there that are going to be having this surgery tomorrow. I believe Renee was one person that commented on my group. We're praying for you, girl. I hope you do well. My thoughts are with you, and I'm sure you're going to do great. So I've been getting a lot of comments from people that saying that they've been following this, and it's kind of nice to see day to day what's going on. So I'm really trying to do this every night. Um, Pain today was a little bit better. I haven't been taking as much as the painkillers as I have before. Instead of taking 2, I've been taking 1. But they still like take it out of me and make me feel freaking super tired. So I ended up passing out halfway through the day today. But I just got up and started walking and drinking my water and keeping all my fluids in. I will say that I kind of had like a weird moment today when I was driving around. We went by McDonald's, and my husband wanted to go get food, so he went to his favorite place, Chipotle, which I'm not a big fan of Chipotle because when I was on the Weight Watchers diet. I think it was like 7 points for a bowl. So I used to go there every day because it was one of the few places I could go and eat a filling meal when I was on that diet. So I'm not a big Chipotle person, but he went and got his food. I still am not really feeling hungry. I like the feel of hungry, but I do definitely have head hunger. And we drove by McDonald's on the way to Chipotle, and I just was like, I said to my husband, I was like, well, you know what sounds good right now? A double quarter pounder with cheese, no pickle, extra ketchup and mustard with a large fry, and a high C orange with light ice. Yeah, that used to be my main order. A lot of freaking food, right? So, but what's funny is that it actually didn't really even sound good, and I wasn't even really hungry for it, but it kind of made me sad because I was like, oh, I'll never be able to order my meal before, and if I do order it, then I'll only be able to eat a couple bites of it, and I don't. I mean, how pathetic is that? I felt sad about not being able to order something at McDonald's. I should be celebrating, but I mean, actually, McDonald's was my first job when I was 14 years old. 2 weeks after I turned 14, I got my first job at McDonald's, and I used to eat a double quarter pounder every day. That probably didn't help my fatness. So yeah, that was just kind of like an interesting little thing that happened because I was out in public, seeing all the restaurants, and then just knowing, like, going by them, that my experience is going to be different when I go to these places. That I'm not going to be able to sit and eat a full meal, and it's just kind of sinking in even more how much my life is really changing. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, we all love food, obviously. That's kind of what got us to this point. But, I mean, I love cooking, and I still got to do that for my friends. And it wasn't bad, I wasn't starving by smelling the food or anything like that. It wasn't, that was kind of the nice part of it. And then even if I was further along post-op, I could have still had a few bites, but I would have been full from it, and I wouldn't have been overeating. So it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. So anyway, I'm kind of getting up there in time, and I don't want to make these videos super long, but for those of you that are following me, day 4 post-op, doing well. Um, I still think that I'm definitely losing weight now, and the scale's just going to keep dropping, and that's super exciting. My hospital called me today, and they just checked up on me, asked me how many fluids I'm getting, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of went over just to check on me, see how I was doing. Obviously, I'm doing pretty well. I'm very meticulous about keeping track of my fluids and my activities and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely suggest that maybe if you're not a very meticulous person, maybe try to be during post-op. Um, but if you're not, I mean, just do the best that you can. Everybody's different. I have a very high stamina level. Even when I was super fat, I went whitewater rafting in the Grand Canyon. I went ziplining in Mexico. I was swimming through cenotes and caves. And I mean, I always told people I was a fat functional guy. I was a functional fat guy. So I definitely have a little bit more stamina than a lot of people, so don't try to match yourself exactly to me or what I'm doing. Do the best that you can, and I'm sure that whatever that is going to be good as long as you're trying. Don't give up, because it'll be worth it in the long run. And then, I mean, we're already getting on that, the sexy bitch club. I mean, I think I'm already becoming a sexy bitch. I don't know about you, but I mean, my face is starting to thin out. They got these vein thingies coming out of my neck and stuff. Like, I can feel my collarbones. Like, I feel them. They ain't popping out yet, but I can feel them, which is nice. So, you know, it's the little things, like pooping. That's a little thing. Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends today, and she was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I was like, "Girl, I'm so excited." And she was like, "Why, what's up?" And I was like, "I pooped today." And she was like, "Okay." But I mean, she doesn't know what it's like to be on this side of the bench, so she doesn't battle with her weight. But yeah, exciting stuff for us. I pooped. Which I think is kind of funny that I'm even talking about, because I don't even tell my husband when I poop, just because I think that's kind of weird. Like, I've, to this day, never farted in front of him. Never. And I don't think I ever will if I can avoid it. To me, it's just, he thinks it's hilarious. He farts all the time, but It's just, I don't know. I'm too classy for that. Whatever. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I will check with you all tomorrow, let you know how day 5 goes. And Renee, I'm keeping you in my thoughts, and everyone else that's getting sleep tomorrow. I'll be thinking about y'all tomorrow too. So if you need anything, you need me, need a little bit of support, hit me up, girls and guys. I try to answer everybody. So best wishes and good luck, everyone.